Hi Aries and happy July. Um, howdy to my old subscribers, howdy to my new ones. Let's get straight into it. So, Aries, this could be you that popped up. You got the Mother of Fire, which is fire signs, or the Mother or the Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You've got the Son of Air, or the Knight of Swords, and you got the Son of Earth or the Knight of Earth here. So, some of you who are single may be dealing with more than one person, and I feel like some of you may literally be meeting someone at like a cookout or a gathering. Like, no, I'm gonna like look at the actual physical depiction in the pictures. She's actually cooking, making something. Your boy's got the fruits and things in a basket ready to bring to the table, ready to serve. And then you just got someone that's acting the fool or acting the ass and just rolling around having some fun on a horse. So I feel like some of you may literally meet someone at a gathering or a cookout, and they may come in swiftly and sweep your eyes off your feet. Aries. I'm happy, and for some of you that really is gonna happen. And for some of you, it may be a connection that was slowly simmering or brewing beneath the surface, because that's kind of like how the night of the Son of Earth rules. And all of a sudden, it may just be going at lightning speed. Okay, and that may be the presence of the Son of Air. The Son of Air comes in very swiftly, like whoosh. Very Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or kind of energy. I would say more Gemini, because Gemini is the most swiftly, like, but still, nonetheless, a lot of air energy. There may be an age difference because the knight is younger than the mother, but bear in mind that these are gender neutral. So even though these say son of air, they can be daughter of air or like a girl. And then even though this says mother of fire, it can mean a gentleman. Okay, because this is a general reading. I feel like some of you may be a little bit hesitant about showing someone your affections. Again, with the son of earth here, so maybe like, or someone may feel this way about you. You and a friend might get into some mischiefs or rendezvous. And I feel like with couples, I feel like you are completely in love with each other and completely smitten with one another. And you may be planning like things that you can do together, tangible, practical things. The mother of fire is very hands-on, very tangible, very active, very passionate, very into things. And you may just be in it for the long haul, because this guy is very dedicated, very trustworthy. And he's kind of been in it to win it. Like, it's been in it. It's very earth-like energy, which is practical, reliable, stable, good with business, and just good, stable, and firm. Okay, so that's the different scenarios with this situation here. And I feel like the advice is simply, you've got the Son of Water or the Knight of Cups, means to just love as much as you can. If some of you are married, renew vows, write poetry, sing songs to each other, go romantic walks, sit underneath the moonlight and drink some tea, go some wine or a beer or some shots, whatever, and just spend time together. And then the outcome, you have the medicine woman, or which is the sister to the high priestess in the other decks. This is the Native American deck, which has got a little bit of Native American spice, and I love it. So yeah, the outcome, I feel like you may be following your intuition or not getting too overly involved. And I say that because the high priestess is all about intuition, following her inner light. She's very much in tune with her inner light, and very much in tune with spirit and the higher powers that be, and the things that we ignore daily. Ouch! What an MC! Oh, that was so corny, Aries. Okay. So yeah, some of you guys may be follow your intuition, or not get too excited, or not give too much of yourself, because then you have the Ace of Cups here in reverse. And this means like a blockage of emotions or withholding love and emotions. Something maybe telling you to give a little to whereas they know how you feel about them. But you may be holding on to that like Emperor, and which I say Emperor because that's like the Aries card, the Emperor, like sturdy, structured like energy where you were a poker face, don't want to really show too much emotions. And it may be just a simple battle between head and heart, or mind and heart. And also the scenario that stands for some of you, I don't really think try not to give these time frames, like try not to say this is beginning, middle, or end. But this, you guys have beautiful cards here. You've got the Sun card, and then you've got the Nine of Water card. So some of you are definitely on some sort of vacation, or traveling to someone that you love, or meeting someone that is going to be a love interest on vacation. I feel like this is complete bliss. Someone knocks you off your feet. You've got the Nine of Water, which is a wish fulfillment, and then the Sun card, which is bliss, happiness, optimistic, joy, hopeful things happening, sunshine, light at the end of the tunnel. So I feel like couples are definitely seeing eye to eye, and you may be vacationing. And some of you who've met someone on vacation, it feels like it's too good to be true, or like magic, or like a fairy tale. There's maybe at some sporting event or a Summerfield event where you meet them, if you didn't happen to leave your place of residence or where you live and go abroad. And this person may be willing to wait on you hand and foot, maybe full of pampering. Like I feel like a lot of hands-on movement or advice, or massages. One of you may be a massage therapist, or one of you may be a healer or some sort, and they may be showing you a whole new way of life, a whole new way of eating, a whole new way of dealing with your body, mind, body, and soul. The early downfall. Then you got the advice here. You have the Five of Fire, or the Five of Wands, which is stress. And then you have the Seven of Water, or Seven of Cups, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in reverse. Now, what these are telling me together, I feel like it's saying, if you do meet this person on holiday, or a long ways away from home, or even just at a gathering, there may be some slight competition on this particular person of interest. Okay? Perhaps maybe a friend is interested in the same person. If you meet them at the same kind of festival or celebration together, there may be some slight competition on who deserves who deserves the guy, who deserves the girl. And if this is not amongst friends, then maybe this person may be a real catch, and they may have a lot of people to choose from. Like, so there's maybe a lot of access here. And if this person has a lot of people to choose from, you may feel a little bit inadequate. And there may be so many people vying for this person's attention. And you may want them to narrow their focus, because this card is actually more positive in reverse. Or this may be you. You may have too many partners to choose from, and your inner child, I may feel inner conflict on who to choose, on who should get more of your focus and who should narrow your focus with. And then this part up here also, back to this, could mean the Mother of Fire, which could be you, or the Father of Fire of your gentleman. And you may have two people to choose from. This person may be an air sign, or they may be an earth sign, or they may just have air and earth-like qualities, or they may be their sun, moon, and rising sign. So maybe this access here is you, and you got a little bit of inner conflict because you don't know who the hell to choose. For some of you, and then for others of you, I feel like maybe either you or the person has an addiction, and that is kind of stopping you to, even though you met them, and maybe it's kind of stopping you from actually getting the thing off the ground. And as going into that, in the outcome section, you have the Ace of Fire in reverse, which is like a blockage, and then you have the Ten of Earth here. But with this, I feel like it's saying Ace of Fire in reverse, I feel like it's saying, like, even though you may have met someone, getting the relationship actually off the ground may be hard with all the competition and access going on around you. I feel like you want to break through in a revolution, which is what this card stands for, upright. But there's something blocked and stagnant. And others of you who are in an established bond, I feel like there's those of you who are pinned up with someone or paired with someone, but your eyes may have wandered and you may have to stifle your temptations a bit, and reserve all that fired energy because of the sake of your family or your spouse that you have at home. This 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Earth here. Others of you may be hesitant to act just simply because of finances, or maybe because you just know that this is going to be short-lived if you meet them on vacation and then you got to go back home to your responsibilities and stuff. Moving along. I don't want to say towards the end of the month, but maybe so. Coming from a place of doubt, because you've got the 3 of Air here, which is the heart card pierced with swords in reverse, which is actually positive, means you're coming from healing. So coming from a place of hurt and healing and doubt. Especially if there was a shake-up in competition with some of you who were interested in someone, your confidence may be a little bit shaken a bit if they didn't choose you, or if you feel like you got to overwork yourself. I feel like you may be realizing now that you have what it takes with this medicine man or this magician. The magician's got all the power, all the tea, all the everything to just bring everything into fruition. What am I looking at? 11. Okay. You may start bringing out all your best tactics to woo them over, or you may just go on to someone else and use your magic. And some of you may slightly injure yourself and maybe healing in the later part of the month. So if you guys work out and stuff like that, watch that you don't hurt yourself while working out or just doing anything extreme, water sport, anything that can put a strain on your body. And for couples, I feel like you guys are each other's best ally right now, and I feel like you've got each other's back. And someone may be helping you to nursing you while you're laid up for something. And for others of you, this just means that you have met someone who is so skilled in so many things and so many different avenues and walks of life that they help heal your broken heart. And you may have to alter your beliefs for this person in case they may be a little bit less religious than you. But that's all right. The advice, you got the Hangman or the Vision Quest card in reverse. Why does every single reading seem so dull? I think I need a new light. A new red light. And then the Father of Water, sorry. Or the Queen of, or it could be Queen or King of Cups. So I feel like these two may be saying, let go of your rigid beliefs on how things should be or how things should work out or how a relationship and things should unfold. Especially with this Vision Quest, which is like, it speaks of like surrender to the gods and surrender to the universe, surrender to your intuition, surrender to the Most High. And kind of when you have to do that, you kind of have to put aside your own beliefs for that so that you can let go and let God in a sense. And if this doesn't have to do with beliefs, it could mean that you need to find a new way to exercise or to do some regimen so that you don't do some regimen in a new way so that you don't harm yourself or your body. And then with this Father of Water here, which is the Cups, is if you do have a partner who is a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, this may be them popping up. Or if not, it may be allowing your compassionate and nurturing side to come out that goes with the flow and accepts people for who they are and what they may come with. So surrender to your old way of being and let go and let God. Fully immerse into this new powerful Father of Water who has good grips on emotions and heart. Or fully immerse yourself in your partner. Who is this? And then the outcome, I feel like the fire is already underneath the bridge and it has a slow burn with the Chaos card or the Tower card in reverse. Don't ignore the inevitable changes that need to be made in order to enjoy your vacation or summer holiday overall. Even if you ain't traveling abroad, but just to move on to calmer waters and clarity. Because then you got the Clarity card paired out with this. Seek clarity, not confusion. And not chaos. Seek open and honest discussions. Read between the lines of what's not being said within your discussions and even within your discussion. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry up. And don't bottle up your feelings on how you feel about someone, or don't bottle them up too much, because you may miss your window or your chance to see something evolve. Or if you are in a relationship, I feel like don't let the fire burn it slow death. If something is eating you up inside or bothering you, let it out so you can move on into more clarity. Like maybe, say for instance, if you saw your partner flirting with someone and you're like, nah, hold on a motherfucking minute, just be, tell them, don't bottle it up. Okay, Aries, that was your reading. Now let's get to some. The card on the bottom was the base of the reading was the Lover's card, which is in this aspect is brilliant because it's a loving reading, and so it actually does mean goo goo gaga, much love. Would you look at that? Okay. I need some sage in my life. Let's see what the romance angel says for Aries. Spirit, what is the message in this reading for Aries? Spirit, what is the message in this reading for Aries? What is the message in this reading for Aries? Spirit. This mama jamma. New love. Ouch. Shoot, you guys are hot to trot. You see all these cards are just jumping on? A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Let's see if we can get another one. Oh, well, maybe I should just choose the one that was on the bottom of the deck, because I do that anyway. Is to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Boom, shakalaka. Oracle cards. What is the message in this reading for Aries? What is the overall message in this reading for Aries? What is the overall message in this reading for Aries? What is the overall message in this reading for Aries, Spirit? This is why I don't shuffle on camera, guys. It takes too long. This is what I do for each individual one. What? Everybody and the mama's getting this card. No, I'm not taking. I'm not accepting this. Let me get another one. Oh my gosh, there's so much unfinished business going on. What the boom big lad? Unfinished business. Spirit, give me another message for Aries, please. What is the message in this reading for Aries, Spirit? What is the message? Now you want to give me too much. Whoop! Serendipity. Woo! 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 That's a brilliant card. Serendipity. Okay, let's read number 10. Even though I'm like so over it, because like literally every single reading I've done so far has had unfinished business. Why go on? Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, a lack of closure, the need to make amends. The Oracle's message. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance, take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur, and the answers you seek will be found. You can move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Now, the relationship message. Moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It is important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee for peace of mind. Accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings even if only to yourself. Be clear about what is left unresolved and close the door on the past so that you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. Serendipity. I just love that name. Serendipity. I may name my child that. Serendipity. Opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness to synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, magical alignment. Aries. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good where your dreams and collective dreams resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now. As a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the world, your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you very, very much. The relationship message here is Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. Oh, you have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, the cards. I'm getting a little bit messy with my article. Bear with me, bear with me. Gosh, girl. Get it together. Who's that? 70? Let me not mess up them damn 90s singers. Okay, now we have resonated. Crystals, crystals. Give me a crystal for Aries for July. Crystal for Aries for July, Spirit. Crystal for Aries for July. Perfect crystal for Aries for July. These need to give me the same. Perfect crystal for Aries for July 2017. Soulmate. And the eye of this storm. The twin flame. Two crystals side by side calling a twin flame, a complement to your soul. This is what people mean when they ask for a soulmate. A twin flame bonds two people in an intimate relationship or unites you with your higher part of your soul, the self-understanding. You yearn to be loved, but does this come from a black hole you need to fill? Black holes can be filled only from the inside by loving yourself fully and integrating different facets of your being. A twin flame means embracing deep intimacy and interdependency between yourself and another at the spiritual and physical levels. Divination is old heartbreak may need to be healed. Ties with the past companion, cut vows, or vows renegotiated. What? They boom. Prepare. Remember I said to renew your vows for somebody? Ooh. Prepare for open-hearted, intimate, unconditional love. Decide whether you want a soulmate with the soul lessons that implies or a twin flame, a companion of your heart. The healing insight is you don't need anyone else to make you complete. A twin flame complements your own wholeness. The frequency is earthy or high depending on the crystal, and the chakra is earth, star, heart, soul star, and still a gateway. Then you receive Eye of the Storm. How am I doing? Eye of the Storm, safe haven. Eye of the Storm is a safe haven for your soul, a calm center no matter what upheavals may occur, a life support system during stressful times or serious illness. Hold on to it during challenges so that you keep things in perspective. Self-understanding. Where you go, you may be allowing the challenges and traumas of life to push you off center. Stress and pressure are a major cause of your disease. You could be focusing too closely on one aspect of life to the detriment of others. Look at the wider picture. Divination is time to relax and let go of your stress. Stay mindful rather than watchful. Excess adrenaline adversely affects your immune system. Switch on the positive potential in your cell walls and meditate quietly to rejuvenate your DNA. Access, and the word access is here. Okay, now these last cards, they have no meaning, so whatever your gut feeling is, Rams, then that's the message Spirit's got for you. What is the message in this reading for Aries? What is the message in this reading the message in this reading for Aries? What is the message in this reading for Aries? What is the message you got for Aries in this reading? This is why I don't shuffle on camera. What is the message that you got in this reading for I feel like you guys got this before. Maybe somebody else did. Emerge from your cocoon? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks, Aries. Peace. Enjoy your July.